Durdle Magic. Thank you for tuning in to Durdle Magic. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you like the content you see here today, and leave a like and share the video with someone you might think is interested. Leaving those likes really helps us out, but another way to help us out is by using our TCG Player affiliate link below. If you're looking for singles, sealed product, or gaming accessories, please consider using our link to support the channel. We also have some playmats at inkgaming.com. Go ahead and hit the link in the description to check those out. Alright, let's grab some spells and Durdle with some magic. Hello and welcome back to Durdle Magic. Today I'm coming to you with, well, news you've probably already heard by now. The Walking Dead Secret Lair crossover, and I'll bring those cards up for you on the screen now, at least the ones we know about as of this recording. So here they are in all of their glory, the three we know about anyway. So you might be asking what the hubbub is about if you don't already know. Well, there's a couple of factors involved here. Namely, their black border. They are mechanically unique, and they will only be available in a Secret Lair drop. So let's address all those things one at a time, and then I also want to address kind of the spirit of it, I suppose you could say. So here's a silver bordered card, Nightmare Moon, flips over into Princess Luna. This comes to us from the My Little Ponies crossover they did with Magic the Gathering way back when. You bought it, they donated some of the money to a charity. It was great. I personally picked it up because it reminded me of some people. But beyond that, you'll notice the silver border. Now these cards obviously aren't meant to be played legally anywhere in Magic. They're for fun, they're for the entertainment value, and stuff like that. And that can be applied to the Walking Dead cards, of course. They're for fun, they're for entertainment value. The problem with the black border is it automatically makes them legal, and they more or less said that in the Secret Lair article. So there's a problem there with the legality of it, specifically in Commander, and that leads us to point number 2. So let us compare this card, Negan the Cold-Blooded. Do you recognize it at all? No, I don't think so. See, this is the first time a Secret Lair will have a card printed in it that is not available otherwise. Until now, they've all been reprints with different kinds of art. So let's take a look at something they've done in the past. Here we can see the original Saskia the Unyielding and the special Secret Lair version Saskia the Unyielding for International Women's Day Secret Lair drop. Until now, like I said, all of the Secret Lair drops have been cards that have already been printed and now get like an alternate art or a better frame treatment or what have you, to celebrate something occasionally, but most of the time just to have fun. You will also notice that these are in fact black bordered. One was printed in a Commander set, the other one in Secret Lair has a black border on the bottom anyway, and it's legal for Commander play. So the problem with these new cards is that they're mechanically unique and legal for Commander play. As I said before, you don't have any other card to compare this to in all of Magic's history, and that goes for the other two cards previewed at the beginning of the video as well. This creates a problem of exclusivity to exclude people, it won't be widely available, and it's kind of a money grab on Wizards' part. And because of that, I feel like their tagline for this year, if anyone remembers it, I know it's finally making some waves online, the Year of Commander, where a commander or commanders should not be so exclusive and so unavailable to so many people who play Commander. It's supposedly, and by a lot of accounts, the largest played format in Magic, and to have these in such an exclusive position it's terrible. It excludes people who can't afford it right away. It excludes people who can't afford them as singles if they can even get their hands on them and, you know, people get their Secret Lair product. And it excludes the playability thereof because a lot of people may not have them. So there has been talk about banning them preemptively because, frankly, it's kind of unprecedented. And I, for one, am for the bans, and I'll explain why. I share a lot of the same opinions Mitch does if you've seen his video on the Commander's Quarters about this. Frankly, it creates kind of like its own like reserve list-ish attitude at Wizards, where just because we're Commander players, they can sell us something shiny that they can't give it to us otherwise for some reason, in like a magical context, if you will, with a magic character or creature on it, a magic flavored name, if you will. And while they said this doesn't exclude them from printing something like that in the future, if any of these become popular, it excludes us right now. And I'll be the first to say I don't care one flip for The Walking Dead, but there are people who do and want it as a collectible, and that's fine. But mechanically into Lita Magic Deck and Commander, it makes them hard to get. And I think that kind of fundamentally is breaking our trust in Wizards, such as it was for some people. I mean, Commander is a very social format. It's very much get together with your friends or a group or a meta, and whether you're playing a casual tournament just for fun or you're going full CEDH, you're there to have a good time, test your mettle against people, share jokes, eat some M&Ms or chips or whatever, maybe hang out before or afterwards. I have a couple friends I could play for like 8 hours straight, I'd probably wager. But, it just creates a problem where Wizards is, I don't know, it kind of like breaks into the spirit of the social contract, our social interactions, and says, well, now we're going to limit you. If you want this, you must buy it at this certain time at this certain price, or you can't have it. And while you can maybe buy it after the fact, if it becomes popular, or for some reason the prices skyrocket, there's even more people going to be excluded. So to cover all that stuff, I am for the ban by the Rules Committee. I do know they're considering it, but time will tell. And if they do ban it, that will send a message to Wizards of the Coast that you can't do this. This isn't cool, and we're not going to participate in it. Now, banning the card, of course, doesn't mean that it's, some kind of tournament and legally binding thing. I mean, yeah, if you go to a casual tournament and they say, yeah, well, we're going to observe the ban list, that's one thing. But talk to your play group, talk to your casual meta, talk to your competitive meta if any of these for some reason become casual, and you can house rule them in. But so the ban, while it's, never in our casual format, if you will, set in stone thing, it needs to be there to send a clear message to Wizards that you can't screw with us this way. This is not appropriate. And if you're going to do this in the future, there better be a card beforehand that you can get in a regular, set booster, draft booster pack that will be widely available to the rest of the populace, so people can buy the alternate art later. And I think that is the appropriate action to take here. This, of course, is just my opinion. I know it kind of, at this point, sounds bandwagony, if you will, but when I first found out about it, I was really upset. But let me know what you think about it in the comments, of course. There are people who want them not to be banned. There are people who want the cards regardless of a ban and all that jazz. So let me know how you feel about the subject in the comments below. And I will link the poll that Mitch had, the straw poll. I'll link that down in the description as well. Let people know what you think by voting there. And until the next time I see you and we can durdle with some magic, stay safe.